Hey everyone, I thought I'd make a video today discussing the future of dinosaur survival and my future on Roblox. Um, I am not happy with the direction Roblox is going. This year has been horrible for Roblox updates. Most of the updates this year have completely destroyed a lot of older games with sound changes, with animation changes. I mean, my friend Ghidorah, he keeps getting his stuff like anytime he was on Roblox, anytime a new update came, all of his animations would become broken. And you know, at this point, I don't see the purpose. Why should I trust making games on a platform that can die anytime and can shut down anytime? All of that hard work would be gone anytime. It's a live service. Live services are not in your control. And for example, the engine I use now, UE4, that's never going to go away. I mean, and technically it won't. If we're talking in physical terms, one day everything's going to deteriorate. To deteriorate. But the point is that that's going to be on my computer forever, and I can use that without an internet connection. Roblox, and also compile games for it. Roblox, I can't, because you have to have all the games hosted on the website. This is why it's not even a good game developer tool, or a good money-making tool, because not only that, they take a greedy amount of the money from the developers, who are also children most of the time. And all of the stuff is pretty overpriced for Roblox, too, especially games. I remember back in the day they had the "It's free" ad, you know. But my point is this: Roblox has kind of been on a downward spiral, and I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. With the removal of audio, making a lot of games I made, and all these updates breaking games, and the possibility of them removing R6, I don't see Dinosaur Survival having a future. A lot of the old games I used to love have been broken. And even though some of them got pretty good remakes, like Zeppelin Battle, like the remake for that is amazing. It takes everything I loved about it. And what I love about Roblox is the creativity. And that's something the newer games lack. For example, in a game called Zeppelin Battle, you're tasked with destroying another Zeppelin, but you can destroy it in so many different ways with so many different planes, and you can dismember any parts of it, and you can also dismember other people. You don't get this in modern Roblox. Most of it is very limited. You can see right now that you can either plant the bomb in the frickin' front of it, you can also engage in dogfights. I mean, you could also destroy the turbines by just like shooting the you can shoot the turbines out of the Zeppelin and it'll crash, or you can destroy the back. There were so many creative opportunities. And, I mean, what game allows you to, and this is for the newer version, what game allows you to go to another mini Zeppelin, alright? Go to another mini Zeppelin. No, let me explain this better. There's two Zeppelins, and the other Zeppelin has a mini Zeppelin on it. What other game allows you to hijack the mini Zeppelin, kill all the people inside, go to the enemy Zeppelin, plant it inside the hangar, plant a bomb, and then spawn kill everyone and explode their fuel tank? That type of creativity is what I loved about Roblox. You could, especially with Zeppelin Battle, that I don't see a lot of other games have, is that you could pretty much do whatever you wanted. You could, like, that's so cool. And then, like, I remember, like, even games like Halo had that too, with the Scarab battles. And that's why I like Halo too. There's just so much creativity and freedom of choice to what you can do. There is no linear path, and with the newer games, they don't really take advantage of that. I mean, Dinosaur Survival, one of the cool things I had was that you could dismember the dinosaurs. You could dismember other people with acid, ice, fire, electricity. And the mechs you could drive, some of them had swords and bombs that could dismember things. and have cool status effects, and you could also have vor happen, the slugs or the jellyfish, they'll eat you and then you're in its stomach and you can blow it up. That type of stuff was so cool about Roblox, and a lot of the newer games lack that. A lot of the classic games take advantage of that kind of the Lego, like the Lego field, that you can just break anything you want. Um, and it sucks that a lot of those classic games are broken now. And I think Dinosaur Survival, for a lot of people, mostly the mobile player base, was a kind of a last bastion of hope where it has all the classic Roblox feel. And all the game passes were like 5 Robux. You could probably buy half of them with just $5. Nowadays, you can only buy like, you know, one game pass for $5 on Roblox. And yeah, yeah, this is Dinosaur Survival. And me and Ghidorah had a lot of fun, and Nubaopolis. We all had a lot of fun making this, with all the cool game passes, all the cool vehicles you could drive, and there was just a lot of fun. And also the natural disaster update, which added all these natural disasters. It's just like the recent updates have pretty much killed a lot of the music, because there was a lot of Halo music that would blast, which added to the chaos that would happen. And with the recent update, that's gone. It's quiet. I mean, some of the sounds still work, but now I would have to re-upload all the sounds, which thankfully you don't have to pay for anymore. I had to pay like, I think it was, I forget how much. I think it was 70 or either 700 Robux I had to pay just to get, just to get the Suchomimus to have its roars from Jurassic World Evolution. I had to pay that much. That was such bullshit. And I mean, even back in the day, Roblox was pretty shit. They were pretty much fine with online daters. You had Julius Coles. A lot of the games on the front page were scams. I mean, the front page is better now, but a lot of the games are either pay-to-win simulators or just, it's just not as creative as before. And I just feel like this kind of is a mirror of what's happened to the modern game industry. Everything is so controlled and linear now, and kind of just holds your hand the whole way. There's like no creativity involved. And there's also microtransactions. I mean, the original creator of Zeppelin Battle, he said that he would never add game passes because, well, it doesn't belong in it. I somewhat agree with that. I mean, I had game passes on my thing, but they were pretty cheap. And even then, I make 1K Robux a year from this game. Like, it's always in the winter months people buy game passes, and stuff. And that's cool and stuff, and I like that. I'm appreciative of it. But, I mean, Ghidorah has moved on from Roblox to Arc Mods because he himself doesn't like the fact that Roblox always broke his games with updates. They always would break games with updates and stuff, and with filtering, when they removed filtering enabled, they also destroyed a lot of games. I mean, there's just so much Roblox controversy now, and I kind of already knew Roblox was a shit platform before it was kind of in the general public's eye, and seeing how they're kind of just screwing over all the games, I don't believe it's a viable option to continue working on Dinosaur Survival, and to work on its sequel. And so I'm going to be making the sequel in UE4 as a new game called Dinopocalypse, I think. I don't know when I'll get to developing it, but I will be posting updates for it in the Dinosaur Survival Discord. As for the original game, I don't know. I'll give some minor updates whenever I feel like it, but I don't know. I just feel like this is why you don't trust live services. This is why you don't invest your money to live services, because they can just destroy everything in one click of a button, and there's nothing you can do about it. And this is why, and also you always have to be online for it. Yeah, it's just like, why should I trust this platform? Why should I bother spending time developing on this platform when they just destroy everything, all my work after like a week for some minor update, you know? So developing on Roblox is just a bad idea. It's like building a foundation on like sand, you know? Like eventually it's going to fall one day and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. So yeah, I'll try and get Dinopocalypse. My main plan is to start work on the survival mode first. And then after that I'll kind of develop everything else after. I don't know when I'll start this. I have a lot of work to do on the art commissions and you know, the show I'm working on, the fan games, and the Sonic games. So for now, the Roblox games, the branch of Jurassic Ark is discontinued. It'll get some updates here and there whenever I feel like it, but eventually that will be converted to Dinosaur Survival 2, Dinopocalypse, Yeah. So I mean, it's more of a remake of Dinosaur Survival, so that's why I called it Dinopocalypse. So I just wanted to give an update about it, because I know most people... I know the Discord is really dead. I mean, the other two Discords I run, the FNAF one and the Dinosaur Survival one, they're pretty dead. I mean, I should have just linked it to Jurassic Ark, but I know some people don't care about the Ark mod, so I just made separate Discords. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this talk, this commentary, please go and click the subscribe button. Yeah. I apologize if it's not really edited. I'll try and get to... There's a lot of documentary-style videos I want to do, especially on stuff that I think is really underrated. I don't know when I'll ever get to that, but eventually I may. So thanks for watching.